Hey guys, and welcome to day number 7 of our 7-day digital power yoga retreat. This is our last day. You did it. You made it. Today we're going to do something very, very special. We're going to do a practice that I call the 8 limbs of yoga journey experience. You see, the physical yoga pose is only one of the 8 limbs, and there's a lot of other dimensions to yoga beyond just the physical practice. So to celebrate the end of our retreat, we're going to move through this very spiritual practice. And for a lot of you out there, this may be very, very new. It may be unlike any other practice that you've ever done before. And I want to encourage you to just be open. Just be open, go with the flow, and see what happens. But it's definitely one of my favorite practices of all time, and I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know what you think about the practice, and also make sure that you let me know how you enjoyed the retreat. How were these 7 days for you? You've done a lot of yoga. If you add it all up, by the time you finish your practice today, this is going to be 14 hours of practice in just 7 days? Very, very awesome. The other practice that we have scheduled for you is before you go to bed tonight, there's a meditation called the Sleep Well meditation. So you'll do your yoga practice, you can pause it, save it, and then come back to the Sleep Well meditation right before you go to sleep. And hopefully you'll have one of the best night's sleep that you've had in really a long time. So that's it. Here we come to an end, and I want to thank you guys for spending all this time with me, and it's been an honor to serve you. I hope that you've enjoyed these practices, and if you found it to be useful and valuable, you can go back and repeat it again. You can also go doing many of my other practices here on YouTube, or if you really want the good stuff, you can go to Inner Dimension TV, my monthly streaming platform, and check that out as well. We even have a 10-day free trial, so you can go and see if you like it. And if you like it, stick around, and if you don't, all good. So that's it. Much health, much wealth, much love. Enjoy your yoga. So we'll start the practice by just simply reclining back and finding a comfortable position for the low body, the legs, whether that's having the legs straight like Shavasana, or maybe bringing the bottoms of the feet together and letting the knees open out, or perhaps having the feet flat on the floor, the width of the mat, and letting the knees knock in towards each other. And then finding that optimal, comfortable position for the upper body, the arms. Maybe having the arms out. Or placing one hand on top of the belly, the other hand on top of the heart. Or bringing the arms into a cactus variation, bending the elbows, expanding across the chest, the lungs. And then as you settle in, of course, just allowing the eyes to close and the fluctuations of the mind to start to become more serene, more still, less busy. And the power of this practice of the 8 limbs of yoga really comes into play within how much we have an ability to let go. To let go and to allow a sequence of different yoga tools and yoga practices to do what it's done really for a couple thousands of years. This 8 limbs of yoga comes from Patanjali, and really was the first time ever that a sequence of yoga practices was ever systemized. And so just imagine that You don't have to make any happen. You just get to allow the practice to happen, to just do what it does, and whatever happens, and whatever unfolds over the course of this journey, whether it's massively profound or maybe much more subtle, to just trust that whatever comes up for you is absolutely, absolutely perfect. As you recline back and continue to relax, the first limb of the 8 limbs are what we call the yamas. And there's 5 yamas. And as we slowly go through each one of these 5 yamas, just feel free to allow your mind to freely associate with the concept or the word of the yamas. The yamas often have to deal with how we treat others, how we work with other people, and our relationship in an external way. The first of the yamas is what we call nonviolence or peacefulness. See if you can feel that energy of peace just washing through your whole entire nervous system. Allowing that energy of peace to dissolve, to fade. Moving into the second yama. This yama is what we call satya, or truthfulness. Feel that vibration, that energy, that quality of truth within you. Allow that quality of truth to fade, to disappear, to dissolve. The third yama is non-stealing, or the positive spin on that would be generosity. Feel that energy of just generosity moving through the nervous system. You can even notice perhaps where you feel that energy, that quality the most. Maybe even residing within the very center of the heart. Moving into the fourth yama is what we call celibacy, or the ability to harness that sexual energy. To harness that energy and ultimately to use it, to direct it into our own spiritual growth, expansion, and evolution. And then our last of the yamas, number 5, is non-grasping. our ability to let go, to allow life, to allow the universe to flow. And you could say that the opposite of non-grasping is abundance consciousness. Feel that abundance moving through every fiber, every cell, and every particle of you. Good, you guys. Now taking our next step up this 8-limb path, 8-limb journey, moving from the yamas, we now transition into the niyamas. And the niyamas often deal with our own selves, how we relate to ourselves. We'll do the same thing, just meditating on the quality that's spoken. The first of the niyamas is cleanliness. Clean within the body, clean within our living spaces, our cars, our office. And we could even take it deeper, cleanliness within our mind, our speech, our words. Our second niyama, in Sanskrit we call santosha, which means contentment. Or you could even say gratitude. See if you can feel that attitude of gratitude for all the blessings that exist within your life. Moving on to that third niyama, tapasya, or purification, whether that comes in the form of physical exercise, perhaps doing a cleanse to rid the body of toxicity, maybe even to take a vow of silence for a day. And then our fourth niyama is self-study. Studying the ancient text or studying material or watching inspiring documentaries that help us to grow, to learn, to understand ourselves, to understand our relationship to the world around us, the world inside of us, on deeper and deeper levels. And then finally, our last, fifth niyama is our devotion to a higher power. A power that exists outside of our own physical, mental, emotional limitations, whatever you want to call it, whatever resonates with you. But feeling that connection to that higher power that happens to be infinite, eternal, and boundless. In a traditional sense, once we master these 5 yamas and these 5 niyamas, then we move into the 3rd limb, which is the asana, the yoga postures, the yoga poses. So from here, just start to find that wave of breath, just gently moving in and out through your nostrils and in and out through your nose. Just a nice, gentle wave, moving in, moving out, and ever so slightly just passing along the back of the throat, creating a little music of the breath. Music to help soothe the mind and to continue to bring that mind into a deeper and deeper state of peace, of ease. From here, go ahead and reach forward, grab your shins, squeeze your knees and thighs into your belly. Give your lower back a little gentle rock side to side, just massaging into the tenderness of that lower back. Good, you guys. From here, go ahead and start rocking forward and backward a few times, just massaging the muscles along the spine. And then go ahead and rock yourself all the way up to seated. And then come into tabletop pose, all fours position. Placing the shoulders above the wrist and the knees beneath the hips, spreading wide through the fingers. On an inhale, draw the heart forward, drop your belly down low. On the exhale, slowly round the back as you draw that chest and chin in. Inhale, heart forward, collarbone spreading wide. And exhale, round in. And just enjoy a few more of those, just on your own rhythm and your own timing. Imagining that you're moving as slow and luxuriously as you can. Slow the body down, slow the breath down, and slow the mind down. No hurries and no worries. Let this be a practice where you can allow yourself to truly transcend the busyness of the world and the busyness of that mind. As Ram Dass so eloquently put it, the quieter the mind becomes, the more that you can hear. Coming back to a neutral spine, neutral table. Go ahead and slide the hands forward a couple of inches. Tuck the toes underneath the feet. And then downward dog, lift the hips all the way up to the sky. As you get into that first downward facing dog, feel free to walk your dog, just alternating one heel down towards the ground at a time. And just stretching out across the backs of the legs, the backs of the feet. And really more than anything, just making that pose, maybe just a little bit more accessible. Allowing those fingers to fan out wide. Take another inhale, gently press the hips back. And then on an exhale, lightly walk both feet all the way forward to the front of your yoga mat. Spread the feet out about the width of the hips. And then bring the hands up to the shins, right beneath the knees, into a first flat back. And just enjoy just a few moments there, lengthening your heart forward away from the lower back. And just creating some sweet decompression through every vertebra of your spine. One more inhale, reach that heart out a little bit further. And then forward fold, exhale, melt down. Put a little bend into the knees.
Bring the hands all the way up to the waist, and then grounding through the feet, leading through the heart. On an inhale, go ahead and rise and fly, both arms all the way up. And then both hands to prayer, right in front of your chest, in front of your heart. Let's heel toe the feet together side by side, if that feels right. If it doesn't, you can always keep the feet spread the width of the hips. Now go ahead and close the eyes and just bring your awareness inward inside as we prepare to move through what we call the Tadasana series. The series that we're about to do is a sequence that's been passed down through many, many centuries and comes now through what we call the Krishnamacharya lineage. It's a series that's said to get into every major muscle, every joint in the body, without any downward facing dogs at all. It's also said to align all of the 7 chakras. It has almost a Tai Chi feel to it, so the movements are very slow, very deliberate, and very conscious. Each movement, we repeat it 3 times. And through repetition comes greater and greater power and potency. Go ahead and release the arms down by your sides. Tadasana, mountain pose. Allow the palms to rotate forward. Tada means to stand. So stand in stability, stand in strength, and feel the earth, feel the ground below you. Let's take a few cycles of breath together. Take an inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly open up your eyes. First movement. On the inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Interlace the fingers. Turn the palms inside out. Get a good stretch up. And then exhale back to mountain pose. Let those arms slowly float all the way back down. Round 2. Inhale, arms come up. Taking your time, interlace. Get a good stretch at the top. And exhale, lower. Arms slowly back down by your sides. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Interlace. Feel that lift through your sides. And exhale. Let those arms float all the way down like a moving meditation. Take a moment there to pause, just feeling the echo of what you just did. Next movement, arms straight up on the inhale, palms facing forward at the top, wrists stacked above the shoulders, and then on the exhale, slowly reversing that. Good, 2 more. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, arms float down. In yoga, we call them the hasta vinyasa, the hand-arm flows. Last one. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, arms descend. Take a couple moments there at the end, just observing, watching, and listening. Next movement, cross the left arm over top the right arm. Imagine that you're about to pull cables apart. On the inhale, take those hands, spread them out, hand shoulder height, shoulder blades contract, and then exhale, reverse that, bringing the other arm right on top. Cycle 2. Inhale, really exposing those rear deltoids. Give a little squeeze at the end. And exhale, reverse the cross. Last one. Inhale, let that breath lead the movement to Tadasana. Bring the arms straight down by your sides. Again, just taking a breath there. Good. Next movement. Arms to the sky on the inhale. Interlace the fingers. Turn the palms inside out. Get a good stretch. And then hands behind the head and neck, so letting the elbows bend. Straighten the arms on the inhale. Lift it up. And then back to Tadasana. Samastiti. Round 2. Inhale up. Interlace, get a good stretch up. Hands behind the head and neck, elbows bend. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. Arms float down, light and free. One more time. Inhale, feel the breath, the movement, the mind all merging together so you feel the yoga, and hands behind the head and neck. Straighten the arms on the inhale. Tadasana on the exhale. Nice, you guys. Moving on, arms to the sky. On the inhale, interlace the fingers, stretch it up tall. Crisscross opposite hands to opposite shoulder blades, so your elbows stick straight up. On the inhale, interlace, get that good stretch up. And then crisscross opposite arm on top, elbows straight up. One more like that. Inhale, lift it up. And then crisscross on the exhale. Let's hold the hands here. And then take a big inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale out. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more rounds. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Last round. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Retain. Exhale out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Interlace the fingers. On the inhale, press the lift. And then Tadasana. Arms come all the way back down. Just taking a couple moments there. Next movement. Arms sweep up to the sky on the inhale. Interlace the fingers, palms inside out. Lean to your right on the exhale, side bend. Back up to middle on the inhale. And then second side on the exhale, respecting your body's edge. Inhale back up. And then Tadasana. Arms all the way down. 2 more. Inhale, arms up. Again, just taking your time, interlace. Lean to the right on the out breath. Up to middle, inhale. Other side, exhale. Inhale to center. And Tadasana on the exhale. Last one. Inhale, third time's the charm. Interlace. Stretch it up. Lean to the right. Hold there in the side bend. Take about 3 or 4 breaths there. And emphasize breathing into your left ribs. And notice those big inhales actually move the ribs up and out. Back to center on the inhale, find neutral. And then second side, lean to the left. Take a few breaths into your right ribs. It's kind of like you're trying to fill your right lung all the way up. Back to center on the inhale. And then Tadasana, Samastiti. Take a couple of moments there. Feel what's happening, especially within your shoulders. The shoulders opening up. Next movement on the inhale, probably the most complicated one. So bring the arms up, interlace the fingers, get a good stretch up. On the exhale, separate the hands, bend the knees. Same exhale, lean back, straighten the legs, sweep the arms out and forward. Inhale, bring the arms out, bring the arms up, interlace, all in the same inhale. And then exhale, hands down, shoulder height. Same exhale, spread the arms out, shoulder blades squeeze. Reverse that, inhale forward. Up to the sky, interlace, get that good stretch. And then exhale, both arms all the way down. Round 2, inhale, arms up. So this is the first time we get into a little backward bend. Interlace to the top. On the exhale, separate the hands, bend the knees, and then lean back, arch as you straighten the legs, arms swoop all the way forward. Inhale, arms out and up. Interlace, lift, and then exhale, hands shoulder height. Same exhale, spread out. Arms forward and up to the sky. On the inhale, interlace, lift up, and back to Tadasana. Just moving with that music of the Ujjayi breath. Last round, inhale, bring it up. Interlace. On the exhale, separate the hands, bend the knees, open up that chest, arms out and forward. And arms out, arms up, interlace. And exhale, hands down, shoulder height, spread the arms out. Inhale forward, up to the sky, root to rise. And then arms all the way back down. By your sides. Good. Let that sink in for a moment. Each movement has a little echo, a little after effect to it. Moving on. Arms to the sky. On the inhale, interlace. Stretch it up. Both hands to reverse prayer. So bring the hands behind the back. Palms together, fingers up. Or you can bring your hands to fist and press your fists together. On an inhale, lean back, look up, arching through the spine. On the exhale, look forward. Release the arms down by your sides. Arms up to the sky. On the inhale, moving with that grace. On the exhale, arms down, moving with that finesse. Round 2. Inhale up, interlace, create that height. Reverse prayer on the exhale again. Modify if you like. On the inhale, lean back, look up, open the chest. And exhale forward. Arms come downward. Arms circle up on the inhale. Interlace, reach up. And then Tadasana, Samastiti. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Interlace, stretch it up. Reverse prayer, or in yoga what we call reverse Prastanjali. Inhale, lean back. We're going to hold the backward bend. So take about 3 or 4 breaths, and being in the backward bend, see if you can emphasize the inhales. Allow the inhales to have a little extra juice to it. Next inhale, ease your way back up. On the exhale, release the arms down. Arms to the sky. On the inhale, lift up. And Tadasana. Arms all the way down. Beautiful, you guys. Take a couple of moments there. Next movement, arms to the sky. On the inhale, interlace the fingers, get that good stretch. Turn your torso to the right as you exhale, and then lean back and look up. So you're twisting and arching. Inhale, come back facing front, and then twist to the left as you exhale, lean back and look up. On the inhale, come back facing front, and then Tadasana, Samastiti. Round 2. Inhale, arms up, light as a feather, interlace at the top. Twist to the right as you breathe out. Look up. Inhale, face front. Exhale, revolve to the left, lean back, look up. Nice. Inhale, come back, facing front. And arms all the way down, Tadasana. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Interlace, stretch it up. Turn to the right as you exhale, lean back, look up. Inhale, face front. And exhale, open to the left, lean back, look up. Inhale, face forward. And then arms all the way back down. Next movement, arms to the sky. On the inhale, interlace. Stretch up. Keep the fingers interlaced. And then half forward fold on the exhale. So torso parallel to the ground, hips back, palms forward. Reverse that. Inhale, rise up to standing. And then arms slowly return down by your sides. Second cycle. Arms up on the inhale. Get that good lift. Half fold on the exhale. Inhale up. And exhale, arms down. One more time. Inhale up. Interlace. Exhale, half fold, Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale, back up. And exhale, arms down. Next movement, arms up on the inhale. Interlace at the top. Get that good stretch. Separate the hands, full forward fold on the exhale, so come all the way down. Staying low, interlace the fingers down there. Reverse that, inhale, stand up. You can even do that with a little bend in the knees to keep that lower back safe. On the exhale, arms down. Tadasana. Go to round 2. Inhale, arms up. So starting to open up the back body. Separate the hands. On the exhale, full forward fold. Interlace down low. On the inhale, press through the feet. Rise up. And exhale, arms down. This last one we'll hold at the bottom. Arms up on the inhale with some levity. Separate the hands. Exhale, breathe out all the way to the bottom. Hold at the bottom. Take a few breaths. And this time being in a forward fold, go ahead and emphasize the exhales. Allow the exhales to become longer than the inhales. Staying down low, interlace those fingers. As you're ready on your next inhale, go ahead and rise all the way back up. And exhale. Back to good old mountain pose. Nice. Next one, on the inhale, arms up, shoulder height, palms face down. And then gentle squat on the exhale. So bend the knees halfway down. On the inhale, straighten the legs, rise up. And then exhale, arms back down. 2 more. Inhale, hands up, shoulder height. And then half squat, what we call Ardha Utkatasana. Inhale, straighten. And exhale down. Uno mas. Inhale, arms up, shoulder height. And exhale, half squat. Inhale up. And exhale down. Take a moment or two there. You can feel how the sequence really, truly does work through every joint and major muscle group in the body. Next movement, arms up on the inhale, shoulder height. And then full squat on the exhale. Bend the knees, come down as low as you can, breathing out. On the inhale, stand up. And exhale, arms down. 2 more. Inhale up, shoulder height. On the exhale, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Relax into it. Inhale back up. And exhale, arms down. Try not to bite your lips off when you do it this time. Inhale, arms up, shoulder height. Exhale, come down, 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 down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good, you guys. Almost there. 2 more movements. We're going to get into just a tiny bit of balance. Get into the ankles and some of the channels down in the feet now. Arms to the sky on the inhale. Interlace the fingers, palms inside out. And then lift the heels off the ground as you come up onto the toes. Heels down, inhale. Arms down on the exhale. So it helps to find a focal point a few feet on the floor in front of you. So lock in that drishti. Inhale, arms up, interlace, get the lift, and then come up onto those toes, exhale, use that focal point. Heels down, inhale, and then arms float down on the exhale. Good, 1 more like that. Arms up, inhale, interlace. Come up onto the toes, exhale, balance. Heels down, slow on the inhale. Arms down, slow on the exhale. Take a breath or 2 there before we come into our last, final movement, which is similar to what we just did. Now we're going to do it all in the same breath. So on your next inhale, come up onto the toes, reach the arms up, interlace the fingers, good stretch up. And then exhale, arms and heels down. Same time. Round 2. Inhale on toes. Interlace, stretch it up. And exhale, reverse. All of that. Last time, we're going to hold at the top. Inhale up on toes. Interlace, take a few breaths there. Keeping your breath steady, keeping the mind steady. In yoga, we call it sthirya. One last inhale, reach it up. And exhale, lower mindfully. All the way down. Beautiful, you guys. Bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Stand up tall, slightly bow the forehead down, close the eyes. And just give gratitude to that series, the Tadasana Mountain Pose series, for taking care of your body. At the same time, opening yourself up to receive and to take in the even deeper gifts that yoga has to offer us, which we'll now move into. Slowly open up the eyes. On the inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, upward salute, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold all the way down, Uttanasana. Flat back, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Step back to plank pose, upper push-up, pause there. Take one inhale to set. Lower down, steady on that out breath. Cobra on the inhale, chest up, shoulders slide down the back. And then down dog, flip the toes, lift the hips, drop that head. And just take a couple of breaths there. Keeping that breath smooth. Keeping that mind smooth. Enjoy another inhale, stretching your hips back. Relax the knees down to the mat. Go ahead and crawl the knees forward towards the top of the mat. Cross the feet behind you. And then release back onto your sit bones as we now set up for a comfortable cross-legged seated position, or you can come to kneeling. You can sit on a block if you want, if that's helpful, like supported hero pose, or you can sit and cross-legged. And we're going to be here for a while, so if at any point you need to change positions of the feet, the legs, all good, feel free to. So once you find your seat, go ahead and bring your hands wherever it feels right. In your lap, your knees, your thighs, wherever it feels right. We're now going to transition into the fourth limb of the 8 limbs as we now move away from the world of the physical postures, now into more of the energetic body, the pranamaya kosha, by working with pranayama or yoga breathing. So let's bring the first 2 fingers together on the right hand. Go ahead and bring that up towards the center of the forehead as we set up for some alternate nostril breathing, nadi shodhana. Let's open up that right thumb, open up that right ring finger, and then seal your right nostril shut with your right thumb. And then we'll begin by inhaling through the left nostril for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath in. Go ahead, seal that left nostril shut with that right ring finger. Lift the right thumb up. Open up the right nostril. Breathe out through the right now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brief pause at the end there. Inhale through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath in. Keep holding as you seal the right nostril. Open up the left and then breathe out through the left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Round 2. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Breathe out the right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Breathe out the left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Round 3. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Breathe out the right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Breathe out the left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Breathe out the right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Breathe out the left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Out the right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Out the left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Out the right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Out the left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Out the right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Out the left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Last 2 rounds. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Out the right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Out the left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Last round. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Out the right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Out the left, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Now take a big inhale through both nostrils. Release the right hand down. Out the mouth, sigh it out. Keep the eyes closed. Keep the awareness inward. And just feel the after effects of that Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. Breath control leads to mind control. And the alternate nostril breathing brings balance to both sides of our brain, of our entire body and being. Feel that blueprint of being balanced within both the right and the left, the yin, the yang, the solar, the lunar, the masculine, the feminine, the Shiva, and the Shakti within you. From here, you guys, moving into our next limb, the fifth limb, Pratyahara, what we call sense withdrawal. We're going to use a mudra called Shamukhi Mudra. So gently open up the eyes. This is the way this one goes. First finger at the top of the eye. The second finger, the bottom of the eye, right where the eyelashes are. The third finger will come down to the very bottom corners of the nostrils. And then the little finger to the very outer corners of the mouth. And then lastly, the thumb right to that cartilage at the inner ear there. And so the idea is that we are shutting down the senses so that no outer input is coming in. So gently press down into the eyes. You don't want to be overly forceful. Close your nostrils about maybe 50, 75% shut. Close the mouth. And then lastly, press that cartilage of the ear down into the ear. And then bring all your awareness inward for just a couple of minutes. And it's in this limb that we make that official turn away from the outer, away from the external, now into the internal, the inner world. From here, slowly release the hands back down into your lap, onto the knees, keeping the eyes closed. And keeping that connection to the inner space, the inner world of you. After this fifth limb of pratyahara, the sixth limb is dharana. Dharana means focus, concentration. There's many things to focus on. We will use in this practice a mantra. So the word mantra means to reinforce the mind. The mantra that we will use is Sitaram, 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 Sitaram. Sitaram is a mantra that also reinforces the balance between the masculine and the feminine, the yin and the yang within ourselves, within our lives. We're going to chant this mantra Sitaram together out loud. And again, the idea is to use the mantra as a tool to focus the mind, to slip into a heightened state of concentration. If you're new to this practice of singing, of chanting, it's not about singing from a place of judgment. Just allow that sound vibration to flow from your heart, to flow out of your mouth without filtering it at all. Sitaram, 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 Sitaram. Just join in as it feels right for you. Sitaram, 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 Sitaram. Everybody from here now shifting into the seventh limb of our journey, the seventh limb, is dhyana, which is another word for meditation. All you have to do now is just let that mantra go. And to make that shift from the doing into the being. From the striving into the arriving. Just feeling yourself just dropping into that gap, into that void of stillness. If at any point you notice the mind wandering or drifting away from that stillness, you can always come back to internally reciting that mantra, Sitaram, Sitaram. Continue to stay in the seventh limb of dhyana. Again, just continuing to stay in that vibration of stillness. There's a great quote by the meditation teacher Pema Chodron that says, "You are the sky, everything else is the weather." So if thoughts come up, just let them pass like clouds across the sky of your awareness. If emotions come up, just let it roll through. And you just continue to watch and observe and witness with calmness, nobility, and detachment. Perhaps here and there, dropping back into that stillness, moving beyond the form into the formless. Just enjoy a last couple of minutes here. Everybody continuing to be in this vibration that you're in of dhyana. As easily as you can, go ahead and recline all the way down onto your back into our final position of shavasana, the corpse pose. As you come back into shavasana, now making that final transition into the last final eighth limb, samadhi, where you use all the other limbs that you move through, the yamas, the niyamas, the asanas, the pranayama, the breathing, the pratyahara, the sense withdrawal, the the dharana, the chanting, the dhyana, the meditation, now is a launching pad to launch you into the state where you move beyond time into the timeless, and you move beyond the finite into the infinite, where you rise above and beyond the limitations of the body, of the mind, of the ego, the ahamkara, all that binds us and limits us to this form. And you just come back into that innate state of oneness, merging back into the very fabric of all life and all of the universe. everybody from here very, very easily. Start to bring your awareness back into the space, back into your body. And as you integrate back into the body, just bringing that deep internal undercurrent of stillness with you. Start to lightly move the fingertips and the toes around, just as a way of reactivating that physical sensation and presence. Coming back to that gentle wave of the breath and that gentle pulse of the heart. Go ahead and reach the arms all the way up over your head towards the back of the space, interlacing the fingers, turning the palms inside out. And as you stretch back through the arms, stretching your feet and your toes forward, enjoying a nice, good, full body stretch. Reach your hands forward, grab your shins, squeeze your knees into your belly, into your chest. Roll over onto your left side. And just take several moments there. Go ahead and slowly press yourself all the way up into a last, final, comfortable, cross-legged, seated position where we'll seal the practice. Hi, this is Travis Elliott, and welcome to the Sleep Well meditation. The intention of this meditation is to shift you from a state of stress into a state of rest, or what's often referred to as the relaxation response. Using effective techniques based off of research and timeless wisdom, we will make an energetic shift within the nervous system to set you up for a deep sleep. So go ahead and find a comfortable position where you feel relaxed and at ease. You might even rest one hand on the belly and the other hand over the heart. Allow the eyes to close and allow the events of the day to dissolve away. From here, take a nice big deep inhale through the nose. And then sigh out the mouth, exhale, let it all go. 2 more just like that. Take another big inhale through the nose. And then out the mouth, exhale, let it all go. Good, one more time, big thorough inhale. And exhale, just let it all go. As you allow your breath to just slip into a nice, gentle, effortless rhythm. Feel yourself letting go and letting be.
Now from here, just begin to reflect upon at least one thing that happened today that you feel incredibly grateful for. Doesn't have to be anything overly dramatic. Could be something very, very simple. Perhaps just a conversation with a friend or a family member. A simple moment with a child, or seeing the sunset, having a good meal, or reflecting upon something maybe very special that happened today. And just allowing yourself several moments now to, in whatever way feels right for you, to just express gratitude for this event, for this thing. You might even simply just repeat those words, thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful. And then just nice and easily just allow the gratitude reflection to go. As we prepare to do a little bit of breathing together, and this breath pattern is proven to shift you into the parasympathetic branch of the nervous system, helping to support you for a deep night's sleep. So see if you can breathe with me. We'll start off by taking another deep inhale through the nose. And then out the mouth, exhale, just let it all go. And then we'll begin. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath for 1, 2, 3, 4. Out the nose, exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, release for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Couple more rounds. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last cycle. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a big inhale through the nose. And out the mouth, exhale, just let it all go. And again, just allowing your breath to slip into its own natural, effortless rhythm. Let go, let be. Beautiful. From here, just very, very gently bring your awareness to the area of your head. Feel your brain relaxing and softening. Feel the activities of the mind beginning to become more tranquil, more and more serene. Feel all the microscopic muscles in the face releasing, relaxing. Bring your attention down to the area of your neck and your throat. And allow this part of the body to release, to relax, to let go, to let be. Feel your shoulders release, relax any tension in this area of the body, just melting away. Allow the upper arms, the biceps, the triceps, the elbows, all the way down the forearms, the wrists, the hands, the fingers, the knuckles of the hands, to be light, to be free as you let go and let be. Feel the area of your chest and your heart softening as well. You might even detect that very subtle, gentle rhythm of your heart, the beautiful pulse of your existence. Feel those ribs gently swinging out, swinging in as that breath flows naturally and effortlessly in and out through the body. Allow the belly to soften as if to just simply receive the incoming breath. To also allow the breath to flow back out, so the navel that expands, and then the navel that naturally, effortlessly floats back in. Feel your upper back released and relaxed. And gently moving your attention all the way down towards the back of the heart, between the shoulder blades, towards the middle of the back. And all the way down into the lower back, the kidneys. Soft and relaxed and at ease. Allow the area and the region of the hips just be totally, totally relaxed. Feel your thighs and your hamstrings softening. Just allowing the natural weight of your muscular skeletal system to be supported, to be held, nothing to do, to just be, to just allow. Feel your knees relaxed. Feel your calf muscles and your shin bones soft. All the way down to the ankles, the feet, the toes. As you let go and you let be. And then, can you feel the space within the feet? And feel your feet just floating within spaciousness. Can you feel the space within your knees? Feeling your knees just floating in spaciousness. Can you feel the space within your hips? The space within the space. And the hips within spaciousness in space. Can you feel the space within your belly, your stomach? And your belly in the vastness of spaciousness. Feeling the space within the space. Can you feel the space within your chest and your heart? In your chest, existing in spaciousness, the space within the space. Can you feel your arms and your hands, the space? The arms and the hands just existing in spaciousness, the space within the space. Feel the space within your throat. And your throat existing in spaciousness as you feel the space within the space. Feel the space within your head. And your head existing in the spaciousness of space within the space. Can you feel the spaciousness throughout your whole entire body? And your body existing in the spaciousness of space, being held in space. Feel the space around the body expanding and expanding all the way to the walls. Feeling the room that you're in, the spaciousness of the room. In this room and the spaciousness of space, being held in space. Allowing the spaciousness to expand throughout the whole entire building. Feeling the spaciousness of the building and this building existing in the spaciousness of space within space. Feel the space unlimited, no boundaries, just pure, infinite, vast spaciousness within the space. And there you are, the spaciousness, relaxed and at ease. Keeping this, allow yourself to slide into a deep night's sleep. Good night. Hey guys, I know that I kind of said goodbye to you before you did your day 7 practices, but I just wanted to circle back around and offer some last closing thoughts before we officially wrap up this 7-day retreat. You know, as you move forward and you make this transition from being in this routine of following the schedule every day, you know, it's nice to have routine. Benjamin Franklin said wisdom is measured in routine. Feel free to continue this, or feel free to modify and adjust to make it work for you in your normal life and your daily living. But one thing that I want you to think about as you move from your practice, there's this saying in the Zen tradition that says there's only 2 things. You sit and then you sweep the garden. So the sit is symbolic of your practice, your yoga practice or your meditation practice. This is time that's solely devoted to you, to giving back to yourself. And then the other side of the coin is sweeping the garden. And sweeping the garden is the metaphor of tending to the worldly affairs of your life. So running errands, going to work, being there for the people that you share relationships with, just all the things that you do in your life. That's tending the garden. Now, a lot of us, we forget to sit. We forget to take care of ourselves within our practice, and we're just giving, and then one day we got nothing else to give. So it's very important that even on those really busy days that you inevitably have in life, that you find time to practice, even if it's a shorter practice than what you would normally do, so that you keep coming back and you keep drinking from the well of inspiration and knowledge and health and vitality and strength. And then you'll have that much more to give within your life. And then also another great metaphor within the garden is that you can look at your life as either you're planting seeds or you're growing weeds. Every thought that you think, every word that you say, every action that you take, it has a karmic effect. There's a cause and there's an effect. And we want to become aware that we're planting seeds that are in alignment with what it is that we want to create within our life. Not growing the weeds, not being negative, not slipping into those old destructive habits and tendencies and programs that have held us back from being the best version of ourselves. So let's keep pulling out the weeds, and we do that in the yoga and the meditation practice, and then you can choose what seeds that you're going out there and that you're planting and then feeding and watering, so that you create this real magnificent garden called your life. So again, it's been a real honor to serve you. I've dedicated my life to spreading these teachings of yoga and meditation, and I don't take it lightly that you spend this time with me. And I hope that we can do it again, and I hope that we can practice in some kind of way. So let's stay connected. Make sure that you click the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. Go to my website, traviselliott.com, and you can see everything that I'm doing in the world and when I'm traveling, and just, you know, staying connected. Let's finish with one last final closing prayer. I like to call this the ultimate prayer. If it feels right, you can bring your hands to prayer position in front of your heart. Sit up tall, close the eyes, and allow the forehead to slightly bow down. Gesture of humility, nobility, and dignity. May we bring strength where there is weakness. May we bring courage where there is fear. May we bring compassion where there is suffering. And may we bring light where there is darkness. May we be ultimate. All right, you guys, thank you again. It's been an honor, and I'll see you down the road. See you on the mat.